It's in the 8 pillars, but I'm no fool. Folk just not going to do the 8 pillars. They're not going to do all the 8 pillars. You're going to still have on your plate for breakfast, you're going to have grits, which is acid forming. You're going to have bacon, which is acid forming. You're going to have eggs, which is acid forming. You're going to have toast with butter, which is acid forming. So you're going to have all this, you're going to start your day off with all this acid forming food. There's just no two ways about it. So I'm not going to sit here and say, well look, I'm the pastor. Let me tell you, what you all need to get for breakfast, you all need to have you just a nice big slab of watermelon, put you some lemon over it, and that'll hold you for breakfast. I ain't fool enough to tell you that. Because you're not going to do it. So what I am telling you are some things that you can eat. You're going to have your grits, your bacon, your toast with butter, and you're going to, and your eggs. And you're not even going to have your eggs overnight. Most of you are going to scramble them with salt and pepper. So you're going to eat this stuff, and I recognize it. So I'm giving you the baker's secret that will help you to counteract some of the damage that the heavy acid-forming foods will cause. So number one is to just brush your teeth with the baker's secret. Number 2 is you do a second rinse or second brushing, take it and you swallow the baking soda that's there. And that's going to probably give you a little less than a half a teaspoon. But that over a period of time will help to keep your body in a more alkali and a more healthy condition. The third thing is this: use baking soda as your deodorant. If you take baking soda, take the box, just take your finger and scoop a little bit out. You don't need a whole lot of it. Put water in one hand, baking soda in another. Take it, rub it together, and just put it under your arms. You will find that for the vast majority of you, this will totally eliminate the odor that you have to deal with. And it's far safer. Now, don't put too much, because if you over-alkali the skin, it will become irritating. So all you need to do is just put just enough to keep your odor down. That's all you need. Now, some of you got more odor than others. That's just the truth. So all you need to do is put just enough to keep the odor down. Now, what this does in terms of the reason that I say it is healthier for you is you have to understand how most deodorants work. Most deodorants use a compound called aluminum chlorohydrate. Aluminum is one of the major suspected causes of Alzheimer's, as well as a whole lot of other stuff. You will also find that if you survey cancer, particularly women, particularly breast cancer, you'll always find breast cancer is far more predominant on the left breast than the right breast. Vast majority of time, it's more predominant on the left breast than the right breast. When women put on deodorant, the vast majority of people are right-handed. So they take your right hand is your dominant and your stronger hand. You put more of the stuff under the left breast, under the left arm. So there's more of a concentration of all these chemicals and all this stuff. And some of this stuff science doesn't even know. They won't even admit or find out, or you'll never know about it until it's too late. So if you use baking soda, you reduce the probable risk of whatever the harmful chemicals in the deodorant, anything that will basically slam your sweat gland shut. That's not too healthy for you in the bottom line analysis of the thing. And we're wondering why so many people are getting Alzheimer's disease. That aluminum is strongly suspected with it. And even the other ingredient that they use, it's got a whole lot of health issues with it. So if you use baking soda as your deodorant, the other thing that this will do is a whole lot cheaper. You can go to the grocery store, you can get a big box of baking soda for 89 cents, and it'll last you. It will last you forever. You buy a tube of toothpaste stuff, $4 or $5, that baking soda is cheaper. You won't have to pay for deodorant. You won't have to pay for toothpaste, and your health will be far greater, and it will reduce all of this acid. Some of you got too much gas, all that stuff, just acid bubbling up in there. So this is real. Just because you're Christian, don't stop your gas. This is real. This is real. So it is an easy, simple thing to do. And after you try it for a week, you're going to realize this stuff works. I've been brushing my teeth with baking soda. I've been using the baking soda as an antiperspirant, as a deodorant, and the stuff works phenomenal. You swallow it, it has virtually no taste to it. So you'll find that once you try it, you'll realize this thing really does work, and it'll save you money. When I travel, I have one little Ziploc bag with baking soda. I keep it in the box because I don't want the people at the airport to think it's cocaine. But it works. It's a simple thing. And God says this is going to save somebody's life. And as you do it, and you never get cancer, we welcome you here to the God Heals. But people, to be honest about it, I'd rather never see you here. I'd rather you do this and you never show up here with cancer. I'd rather never see you here. So this is why God is trying to give you information. I'm going to bring it to you just in very, see that, turn to the person and tell them, you can do that. Now see, you may not be able to eat that fruit every day for breakfast and cut out all that greasy acid form and stuff, but you can do that. So God is trying to just give you some very simple things that you can just do. And it will just make a difference in your life and in your health and in those of your children. And these become habits that will just last you and they just work. So that's just the baker's secret. It is vinegar or acid with nitro being poured on it. It neutralizes all of the acid that's in your system, and it'll help you maintain balance, and it'll help you maintain health. This is not one of those emotional, exciting, highly spiritual messages. But this will give you life, and life more abundantly. We thank you for joining us today at Brothers of the Word, because, brother, you need the Word.